Yeah, I'm not going to go back and no one's going to be able to remember me.
I had one teacher who I think would probably remember me.
Who was it? Shout her out.
Nah.
How hot was she? Was she your Spanish teacher? She was your Spanish teacher. I could tell.
No.
You had a smoking ass Spanish teacher. She spent some time in Barcelona.
My Spanish teacher was actually fucking insane.
Like crazy hot? Okay.
No.
Like super hot like that? Okay.
Like mentally unwell.
Really?
Yeah. And
I love that.
I was in like the really dumb class. So we had a couple of the kids that were in like.
So she had to take a real despacio for your ass?
Yeah. I was in like the really stupid Spanish class. And a lot of the kids in the class had, they were in, what's it called? It was like the special group. Like for like kids with learning disabilities. I forget what they called it.
You're trying to bait me into saying a word that I can't say. I know. And I'm not going to say it.
But it wasn't that. It was like.
And you said you didn't ride a bus.
ADD and ADHD. Not that. Not like that. And one of the kids had like really bad anger issues. And he like wasn't doing the homework. He wasn't doing any of the work. And the teacher was like,
was this class in a trailer outside the school?
No. And the teacher was like having a bad day or something. Cause like she told us like my boyfriend broke up with me or something. And we were like, oh, that sucks. We're like all like.
Lo siento, senorita.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the kid is like not doing his homework, the kid with anger issues. And then she's like, can I talk to you outside? And they go outside. The kid's name was, I don't want to say his name.
No, say his name.
He's never.
What are his initials?
The kid's name was Ben.
Uh-huh.
And she comes back in and he gets sent to the office. She comes back in. She's like, well, that's great. Ben just told me everyone in the class hates me. And I was
is that true, Harry? Does everyone hate me?
And it was so funny because it's like, imagine that you got to be a confident dude to be out there and be like, everyone in this class hates you.
But you think
just look her right in the eyes and say that? That's crazy.
You think he was just saying it even keel like a sociopath?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone hates you, don't you know? Like, I feel like he was probably having a tantrum in the hallway. He was like, everyone hates you. Like, this class is stupid.
Probably, but also I like to think more of it in like an American Psycho type of way.
Yeah.
Everyone in this class hates you.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
We're all talking behind your back. I can see why your boyfriend broke up with you. Is this how you are at home?
Yeah. Makes sense. I wouldn't want to date you either.
Communication issues, huh? Because I can't understand what you're saying ever either. Makes a lot of sense.
Maybe you should try learning English.
Maybe that would help you with your little problem with your boyfriend.
And then, I got detention in that class once because she was like, next person who laughs gets detention. And then I laughed. And she was like, detention. I was like, what kind of fucking sick thing is that? Next person who laughs gets detention?
Yeah, you can't really control that.
Yeah.
Next person who hiccups gets detention. Yeah. I think that...
you got to have better control over your class if everyone's laughing so crazy.
This teacher sounds like an idiot.
She was really bad. She was not a smart person either. She would like bring my grade. One time I checked like our portal where we check our grades and I had like a 300% in the class. And I was like, fine by me. And then I check it again like 10 minutes later and I have like a 1%. And like and it's like grades are coming out in a week. And I go to talk to her and I'm like, hey, like I have a 1% in the class. She's like, I don't know. She's like, I don't talk about grades during the day. And I was like, they all like teachers just like make up rules. Like your job is to talk about grades.
Yeah. Like I need to know whether I'm failing this class miserably or if I have 3 times as good of a score as I need in this class.
That was always the biggest thing was like, why do I have 150% in the class? And then they would just be like, she would like somehow take it personally and get angry at you. She was gaslighting us.
She sounds like an emotionally stunted woman.
Yeah.
The fact that she was telling you that her relationship issues in class, like when would that ever be appropriate for a teacher to talk about?
9th grade too. Or no, I was in 10th grade. I was definitely in 10th grade. Yeah, the kids that were in my class were funny guys though too. So it was like, we probably pushed her over to the edge a good bit.
Hey, my sister called me a cunt in an argument on the phone yesterday. I'm going to be a little bit moody today in Spanish class. Like, why would you ever bring up something that personally happened to you in your life?
It was always my Spanish teachers that were bad. I think we've talked about this before when the teacher would make me
eat peanut butter off her pussy.
No, I wouldn't know what, like we would be like going over the homework and we'd have to translate a sentence and I wouldn't know any of the words. And she'd make me go get like the glossary and
you have to look it up.
And I have to look up every single word in the sentence. And it would take like 15 minutes.
Damn.
And the whole class would just sit in silence as I looked through.
How did you not know any words though?
Because I was bad at Spanish.
And she's a bad teacher.
Took Spanish for, well, actually I took Spanish probably for like 7 years, but I took it for 2 years in high school and then I dropped it. And everyone was like, dude, you're not going to get into any colleges if you don't take 4 years of a language, which is just not true. I didn't have a problem with any of that.
Yeah, nobody needs to learn how to speak Spanish for like the job. There's like plenty of people who speak Spanish. There's way too many people who are good at Spanish.
It's just like a weird requirement for college. Like some colleges look for like 3. And I'm like, dude, the colleges that I'm going to be applying to, you barely even have to show up to school.
They're going to encourage me to drop out in a year.
Yeah.
Fulfill an internet position.
Yeah. I remember when I went to my guidance counselor and told her the schools that I wanted to go to. And she was like, I think we need to broaden our horizon a little bit here.
What schools did you say?
I think we need to expand our options.
Because we're not that smart.
Yeah, you're really dumb.
Between the two of us, we're not that dumb. And I'm a genius. So you figure out the rest.
Yeah.
If you can. Stuff like that can be great for your mental health.
I didn't care.
Well, if you do care about your mental health.
I got into Alabama and I was like, once I got in there, which I didn't want to go there, but I was like, all right, at least I'm going to some school.
Wait, why'd you apply to Alabama?
Because you find out if you get in like within like an hour, I think.
You just wanted to know if you had an option.
They send you your acceptance letter very fast.
Put your name.
The requirement is a 2.0 GPA.
That's so fire.
And also I was like, Alabama looks fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Probably sick.
It's like elite level of fun.
So I was like, I'll go there. I probably would be on a completely different path in life right now if I was there though.
Yeah, you would.
You'd just be an alcoholic.
Yeah. You'd have like a bowl cut. You'd be wearing like a striped red shirt tucked into khakis every single day.